I'm delighted to be speaking with Jennifer Bishop from Content and Copy, and the topic we're going to look at is LinkedIn. Hello, Jennifer.
Hello, Robert. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. Look, thanks for coming into the studio. Now, LinkedIn. Everybody seems to be talking about LinkedIn. Last month or the month before, as everyone's talking about Facebook. Now, why? Why should we get involved in LinkedIn? What's all the fuss about?
Good question, Robert. I think for those of us who are into business-to-business marketing, LinkedIn is the biggest global platform that we have available to us in terms of connecting, in terms of growing our business, in terms of developing a pipeline for prospects and sales.
But should we? This is not a kind of an either-or, though, is it? It's as a business, as a kind of a small business, we ought to have a presence on Facebook and LinkedIn, or do you have a presence on both?
Yes, good question. I do have a presence on both, and my business is actually based on inbound marketing, so it covers all online sort of real estate aspects, if you like. However, through my research on what was effective in terms of gaining business clientele in the areas that I was interested in, so professional services, marketing, advertising, human resources, recruitment, LinkedIn was a far more effective tool for generating that type of business in a business-to-business environment.
I've heard a few people saying that kind of business-to-business is at a different kind of level to Facebook.
Yes, yeah.
So other than, it's free to get started, it's free to have a profile, isn't it, on LinkedIn?
Absolutely.
Is that kind of enough? Do we just set up a profile and then kind of leave it alone? I expect not.
No, there are a range of LinkedIn strategies that you can use to elevate your business and your brand. One of the key components about LinkedIn, besides being the 13th most visited website in the world,
wow,
which puts it above Amazon, for example, and besides having 118 million people globally and 2.18 million in Australia,
wow,
is its search engine optimization power. So in 2010, Google actually changed its search algorithm to put weighting into Facebook, LinkedIn and Twitter. Okay. So the conversations that people are having on those platforms, LinkedIn in particular in a business-to-business environment, are key to being found on Google.
Yeah, and I must say, I notice myself if I Google someone's name, someone that I may be thinking about doing some business with, their LinkedIn profile is very near the top of those results, regardless of how much work they put in their own. So having a profile is the starting point, but what should we be doing besides that?
Yes, you need to get your profile to 100% complete. Okay. If it's not 100% complete, you won't be searchable within LinkedIn. Is that
right? So the searching doesn't start until you're 100% there?
That's correct.
Oh, how clever.
Yes. Okay. So you can still be found by Google on LinkedIn, okay, but you won't be found in the search results via LinkedIn.
And getting your profile 100% complete is not too onerous a task, is it? It's quite straightforward.
Yes and no. People just sometimes don't understand what they need to do. So they need to have a proper professional photo shot of themselves, not their logo and not a cartoon image.
And not a picture of them at the beach.
And and not in the wedding dress,
no,
and
okay,
not with the kids, and not with blue hair.
Right.
So just a basic sort of profile shot, you doing your sort of business thing. Yep. Then you want to have around 3 recommendations, okay, and you would also like to have 4 or 5 past positions, and they can be...
Oh, past positions, so jobs or businesses that you've had before.
Exactly, okay, jobs or businesses or even voluntary positions. Yes. So say you were a volunteer for cancer research, or you may have done something on recycling day. You can even put those sorts of things in.
So build a profile. So look, what we might do, we'll talk more, and some other areas we'll delve a bit deeper into LinkedIn, but for now, thank you for giving us a kind of an overview, and we know we can get our profile built up. If we want to find out more about you, it's www.contentandcopy.com.au.
Yes, or connect with me on LinkedIn.
Oh yes. Okay.
By saying you watched this interview,
okay,
and that would be Jennifer Lee Bishop. So you could, I think there's around 20 Jennifer Bishops in Australia, so I'm Jennifer Lee.
All right, Jennifer, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you, Robert.